let me know what you need me to get, and I can get cheap pants and everything for you, okay? So I'll help you out. Let me know whatever you need me to do.
All right, just gonna make sheets ready. You'll do that now. Wait.
No, I can wait. Whatever you tell me you need is what I'm saying. I'll turn it low. No, 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 you do what you gotta do. I just don't want you to sweat to death. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Not if you don't want to.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. Ready?
You know what I mean? I'll be forgetting I need some. Can you see this?
Oh, you want me to do that with vegetables too?
No, I said when possible. Right? Right? See, that's why I was asking. Did you need that tissue I had in my hand? That was exactly why I was asking you that. You said no. Hmm.
Put this in there.
This?
Strainer.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just gonna strain it on this paper towel on the plate. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. We gotta come on the meat right. That's not really that much grease. Surprisingly, it did not yield that much. How many sheet pans do you think you're gonna need?
Try one.
Huh?
You cut that off?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, cut this on.
Cut it on?
Yeah,
Okay. What you want it on?
I'll put it on high for right now.
Hello, Miss Melba. How you doing? Hello, everybody. Tonight is homemade pizza night. So my husband is getting ready to saute some veggies, and I've already cooked the sausage. Mm. You need me to do what with it? Oh, I'm just sending it to you. You don't need it right now. I'm just getting ready. So when we make pizzas, go ahead, honey. Um, One thing about my husband is he likes to watch his carbs, right? So I don't make homemade pizza dough, although I could. But what we like to use is these little thin pre-made ones, the little thin crust, so that they're not too high in carbs. So we use these, but then we put all our own toppings on it. Hello, Mimi from San Antonio. Thank you for joining us. So right now he's gonna saute some looks like some red onion along with these peppers. And it still come out cheaper than trying to order pizza. And it's gonna taste better. So it's something simple that we do every now and again. Like I said, because of the carb count is the only reason why I don't make homemade pizza dough. And we do use the pre-made thin crust. And so that's what we're doing tonight. How many people we got over here from Facebook? How many people came over from Facebook? How many we gonna make of these tonight? We gonna do both packs or what we doing?
Say 5. 6
Hello, Kim. You came from Facebook. Miss Malva, you did too. Thank you. We appreciate it. But a lot of people wonder how come the name of this YouTube channel is The Chef and the Baker. It's because that's the chef and I'm the baker. It just he don't really be on here as much. But today we able to get him on here. So you actually got today the chef and the baker. Thank y'all so much for joining us this Saturday evening. It's Saturday. What better day to have pizza? just finished making them brown butter chocolate chip cookies. That recipe is coming. Y'all want to see them? I'll show them to you if you want to see them. Let me know in the comments if you want to see them. I just finished that recipe. I just finished editing that video. So, so if you notice, he sauteed his veggies first. Now he's adding the garlic. So he didn't add the garlic right away. And you do that to keep from burning it. So if you don't want to burn your garlic, don't add that in. That needs a shorter cooking time. Is that what it is?
Minutes to 2 minutes.
Shorter cooking time on the garlic. So we got, in the pan, we have red onions and yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, and he just put in the fresh garlic. And all of this is just for our pizza toppings. I already cooked the crumbled sausage over there. That's done. That's draining on the paper towel. Oh, you said y'all want to see the cookies? Okay, let me go get them. It's been a busy day in the kitchen today. Go ahead, honey. You're just doing that. Go ahead. So this is a new recipe, brown butter chocolate chip cookies that will be debuting tonight. I do have this empty too, so you want me to put that in there? I did empty this up and get this all ready. Absolutely. Hey, Miss Earlene. Hey, Miss Donna. You said you made, Miss Malva said she made the red velvet cheesecake brownies again yesterday. You've been baking a lot, Miss Malva. Pull out the bowl. So that's all we having for our dinner tonight. We're just having an easy, I wouldn't say easy, but just a simple pizza night. If you missed it before, like I said before, hey Lisa, we like to use these little pre-made thin crusts because my husband and I like to watch our carbs, and so we use the thin crust. Hey, Miss Autumn. Thank you for joining us. Mhm. Which one? You got 3 of them out here.
Give me the
Now, you know, the mozzarella? You want the mozzarella first? Okay. We have this pizza blend mozzarella. We have some provolone slices. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be topped with the shaved Parmesan. What kind of sauce is he using? The classical. The classical pizza sauce is what we're using tonight. That's what we're using tonight. Do you need this other jar or no? So then we have, like I said, we have some crumbled up sausage that'll go on. Mild Italian sausage. This is our sauteed veggies. Remember, this was red onion, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and fresh garlic is in this. That's already cooked and ready to go. We also have some turkey pepperoni here. And we have some regular pepperoni, but I'm not sure if we're using this or not. We'll see.
We're not gonna use that.
We're not gonna use this one, right? Just the turkey pepperoni.
You want the turkey pepperoni?
Oh, which one we using? Which one we using?
We're gonna just use the sausage and the pepperoni.
This one?
Yeah.
I want turkey pepperoni.
Okay, we'll open it up. I got you. That's already open, right?
No. It is not. I got them. I'm gonna get them both open. All right, they open. Hey y'all. Pizza night with the Millers. You got crushed red pepper. So you don't need this though. Put this up. Good. Miss Autumn, you said you like the classical. You prefer for me to put that in a bowl for you? So hopefully by within the next couple hours, I'll get that brown butter cookie recipe up. Like I said, I just finished with the video. You want a spoon for that or something? Song. So when you all have pizza night at home and you make homemade pizza, what is your favorite toppings? I like to go heavy on the veg. My husband likes heavy on the meat. This is the Italian sausage he putting on here now. Thank y'all so much for joining us this evening and happy Saturday to you. It's been a busy Saturday for me. If you caught us this morning on Facebook on the Mama Safana Buttercream Dreams page, we made ham and cheese biscuits. We got 2 left. Outside of the 4 that we put in the freezer, we got 2 left. We made these ham and cheese biscuits from scratch. So that recipe is up. Then I went to the next recipe, which was the brown butter chocolate chip cookies. And now to end the night, we are ending the night with some pizza for our Saturday night dinner. What you need next?
Turkey sausage.
This is also a very fun activity to do with kids. If you have kids or grandkids and you want to save some money, have them make their own pizza. Because if you're trying to feed pizza to kids nowadays, you're gonna spend anywhere from $70 to $80 now, especially if you're getting it delivered. It's expensive. But if I found out that when you put your own toppings on there and load it up like you want to, it's more satisfying. Of course, it tastes better and it's more economical.
Cheese.
Which one? You still got provolone right there too. It's right there. I should have got some olives. I thought about it. It crossed my mind. Not enough for me to actually get them though. So is this bacon at 500 or that's just to heat the oven up?
Heat the oven up and just to give it some color real quick.
Real quick, and then we're gonna cut the oven down to what? So we'll start the pizzas out at 500 for how long?
About 3 or 4 minutes. But 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes, and then cut the oven down to 350. And let it cook the remainder. Speak up so people can hear you. Thank you, Miss Malva. You gotta wait and see what they look like when they come out the oven. Fantastic. Now the shaved Parmesan is going on top. I thought you was putting a sandwich pepperoni on yours. Huh?
Good.
Say these for another time. Pizza night. So again, remember, do we have our oven preheated at 500? We started them at 500. My husband said to give them some color. But then for about 2 or 3 minutes, he said, then we're going to cut the oven down to 350 and let them cook the remainder of the time. So in the meantime, we can talk about these cookies. Let me go get the cookies. So I actually will be packaging these cookies tomorrow. I'm packaging them tomorrow, and I'm actually going to freeze them. I'm going to freeze them because what I'm doing with these cookies is these are getting shipped to my grandson for his birthday. This is one of the kinds. I'm going to make them 2 different kinds. And this is one of the kinds that he's getting. So I don't know if y'all know this or not, but people think to freeze cookie dough, but if you individually wrap these cookies, you can freeze the cookies. So what you want to do is you want to individually wrap them. Then you want to put the wrapped cookies in an airtight container or a freezer bag. And then you can freeze already baked cookies for up to 3 months. And they turn out perfect. Trust me, I've done it several times. I've done it a lot, as a matter of fact. So when I used to have large orders to fulfill, and I was working a job at the same time, that's how I would make it through it. I would make, one flavor, and then I would get that done and get it in the freezer. Same way you would do cakes. You can do cookies the same way. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Miss Melva. So many people have been asking me to do a brown butter. This has not just brown butter in it, but it has it's a combination. So it's half and half brown butter and half with just not brown butter. It also has brown sugar as well as a little white sugar in it. This is totally different from my regular chocolate chip cookie recipe that's on this page. This is completely different. So with the with the fat that's in it, all this also doesn't have any milk in this one. So I used 2 bags of chocolate chips in this, but it turned out great. They turned out great. I'm very pleased with how they turned out. I did not refrigerate the dough before I baked them, and that's something I normally do. I kind of hate that I didn't do it, but I was so busy just trying to knock this out. Normally I would, but I didn't. I actually just, while filming, mixed my dough, scooped it up, baked it right away, which is not my normal process, but I did it today. So in spite of that, I am pleased with how they turned out. Any questions? Thank you, Calvin. Yeah, you think they look great now. Wait till they come out the oven. Wait till they actually come out the oven. Then you got something to look at. So this is the second recipe I worked on. Like I said, if you called me this morning, we made the ham and cheese biscuits from scratch. Those were excellent. Don't sleep on the ham and cheese biscuit. And matter of fact, you could use whatever diced meat in it that you want to. You could do pepperoni and cheese. You could do. You need the pie holder. Okay. You could do bacon and cheese. Whatever meat you want to substitute it for. So now you're turning it down.
Actually, I'm turning it 400.
Okay, so he said he gonna cut the pizzas down to 400 instead of 350, and let them bake for the remainder of the time. Did y'all happen to have any questions for the chef before he get lost? Any questions for the chef? My name is Sofana. This is Craig. If y'all new to this channel, we are married. We have been married since 2019. Well, we was together for several years even before that. We met as a chef and a baker. Where we met, he was at the place where we were working. He was a chef and I was the baker. We met literally as a chef and a baker. And so that's why this channel is called what it is. It's been a wild ride. I'm gonna put these back in here. Get these out the way so when the pieces come out. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank you for joining us, especially the people who came over from Facebook. We sure appreciate it. We'll try to do this more when the opportunity presents itself. Yeah, I almost forgot that was in there. I'm glad you found it. I'm glad you found it. So our night is gonna end like this. We're gonna finish these pizzas. We'll probably make our way to a good Netflix film or series or something. Speaking of which, anybody got any suggestions? Anybody got any suggestions what we can watch tonight? Streaming. We're gonna stream something. We're gonna watch something that's gonna be our Saturday night. That's how we're gonna end our night. What's good? What have you watched that was really good? Now we already been watching what is it called? 1923. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We finished Yellowstone. We finished Yellowstone in 1923. puts out a new episode every Sunday night. So we already in the middle of that. And you will end with tea, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be later on. That's a couple hours from now. That'll be a couple hours from now after the pizza. We'll wind down with some tea, maybe even a cookie. You never know. But we already been watching 1923. We watched Summer Watson, right?
Yes.
But the new episode came out. Did we watch the new episode?
No.
We didn't watch the new episode of Watson. We catch up on that tomorrow night. Tonight we want to watch. She said, Tammy Craig said Paradise on Hulu is great. Okay, that's a great suggestion. We got Hulu.
Yeah.
We got Hulu. Paradise on Hulu is great. What else? Mimi said The Residence on Netflix. Is that a scary movie, Mimi? Because I don't do scary movies now. Let me know if it's a thriller. I can't do it. I can't do it if it's a thriller. I can't. Let me know if that's a scary movie, because if it's a scary movie or a thriller or even something that's got a lot of suspense in it, I ain't gonna be able to make it. She said it's not scary. Okay, The Residence. So we got The Residence on Netflix. Tammy said Paradise on Hulu. That's some great suggestions. I'm gonna look them up. Because we was just talking about earlier today, what were we gonna watch tonight? Because this is a Saturday end. Because I had so much work I had to do. Supporting a fellow small creator. Hope you are well, Chica. What are you making? We made Saturday night personal size pizzas. They're in the oven now. So we're going to be pulling them out the oven shortly. Thank you for joining us, Deb Views. We appreciate you being over here at the Chef and the Baker RVA. I am the baker. My husband is the chef. And when we met, we were actually working. He was a working chef and I was a working baker. And that's how we met. And so that's why the page is named for what it is named. So tonight we decided to do something simple and easy, because I've already been baking all day. I've already been in the kitchen all day doing my content. So tonight we're just doing a simple personal pan pizza, not pan pizza, but thin crust pizza. He put on there, we cooked up some Italian sausage, some crumbled Italian sausage. He sauteed some red onion, some yellow bell pepper, some red bell pepper, and fresh garlic. So that's on there. I got turkey pepperoni on mine. There is mozzarella cheese, provolone cheese, as well as it's topped with some shaved parm. And that's what's in the oven. So I told everybody that I'll show it again. Because we try to watch carbs, we use the thin crust, the already pre-made thin crust is what we use. You said you made Italian breaded chicken with garlic mashed potatoes and grilled asparagus. That sounds delicious. Delicious. It's Saturday night. We having something simple. Because I already been in the kitchen all day. This morning, we went live on Facebook on my page, the Mama Safana Buttercream Dreams page, and we made ham and cheese biscuits. Then I just finished shooting a video for my brown butter chocolate chip cookies. That will get posted tonight. And now we're doing pizza. So it's been a day. It's been a day for the kitchen. Hopefully I got all my content creating done for the next couple of days, and I can relax before I go back to work. We will see. No, you gotta rush mine. You know, I be want mine all the way done. Oh, honey, them ham and cheese biscuits were delicious. So good, so good. I have reposted that live over here. We did it live on Facebook, but I did download that video. It is up over here for whoever. I do believe I put the ingredient list in the description box as well over here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe so. So over here, we are the Chef and the Baker RVA on Facebook, on Instagram. But I also have another page called Mama Safana's Buttercream Dreams, which is on Facebook as well as TikTok. Try a veggie pizza with cheese on the first layer. The veggie pizza is normally my go-to. That is normally my go-to. I love a good veggie pizza, especially with tomato and mushrooms. I'm not a fan of broccoli on my pizza. I am a fan of steamed broccoli by itself, but I'm just not a fan of it on my pizza. I think it's a texture thing with me, but I am such a fan of tomato and mushroom. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, and spinach, and spinach. So you specialize in an apple swirl sourdough bread. Okay, I am a beginner with sourdough. Matter of fact, just earlier this month, my daughter makes it. I don't. And so she actually was showing me her process when I was in California visiting her earlier this month. So that is something I am looking to get into. Oh, come on, bring them over here. Looks like the first ones are out of the oven. Let them sit while we wait on the other ones. These are the two with the turkey, pepperoni and sausage, and the other one's got to come out next. The other ones don't have pepperoni on it, just sausage. Calvin Carter, you said this is Paulette. I subscribe for your recipes. Is this one separate? Are you talking to me, Paulette? Because if you talking about over there at the Mama Safana page, the subscription price gets you one free one written recipe. It's a cake recipe or a cookie recipe every month. And you can see all of the ones that have previously already been posted in the subscriber hub on my page. So this right here is a chef and a baker. This is a chef and a baker thing. That's why it's over here and not over there. Over on Mama Safana's is that's different. That's separate than this. Yeah, that's separate. That's separate than this. That's why we live over here, because this is not a Mama Safana thing. This is a chef and a baker thing. So yeah. I hope that answered your question. But they look delicious. It is time to dig in. That's that. Any other questions before we call it a night? I do want to thank y'all so much for joining us. I just appreciate y'all so much. I know we don't do this often. I think the last time he and I both were able to come on here live, I believe it was Christmas Eve. I think we were making lasagna or something. We ain't been able to do it since because of his busy schedule. So I sure appreciate everybody coming and joining us tonight. It's been fun. Let me see if I just want to check and make sure that I have not missed any questions. You have a wonderful evening as well. Did I miss anybody's question? I just want to see. Did I miss anybody? I missed anybody question? I don't want to. So that's okay. That's okay. We appreciate you joining us. Is it Dive Views? Dive Views. We appreciate you. It's all good. Anybody else?